Hello from sunny, actually, and blue sky, Alaska. So that's kind of it was snowing yesterday, sunny blue skies today. Yeah. So, like I said, let me know where you guys are coming in from. It's nice to see you. I know it's a little late for some people in America. I know there's a couple other countries that kind of join us sometimes, but I'm experimenting with the times to go live. So thank you for joining me if you're on here with me. So let me know what beverage of choice you're drinking. If you have one, I have some tea right now. I would be drinking coffee, but I am going to bed in a little while. So just uncaffeinated tea for me. Okay, so also we're going to do some Q&As towards the end. Leave your comments and I will chat with you guys towards the end. So a few announcements really quickly. There was a lot that has been added to my to the website. So make sure you guys are following me on Instagram because if you already are following me on Instagram, then you know all the things that are already on the website. So if you want like the inside scoop right away, you want the intel, then you need to be following me over on Instagram. Okay, so a few things that are on the website. We have a new fire incident logbook, and I really, really like this because I used to have, like I said, I've had this before, and I would just write down all of my pertinent information on the little calendars, and so the logbook, it is bigger. It's like, oh gosh, it's going to be this size, so it's kind of bigger. If you guys don't like the size, let me know. But so it'll be like this size, and there's just going to be a log basically, and it's going to have all the pertinent information. It's going to be nice and organized. And so I know it's something that I would really like. And so that's why I created it for you guys. So there's a new cover. All the insides are the same on all the different incident logbooks. However, I like to have options. And so I wanted to bring you guys options. So there's a bunch of different cover options for you guys, but there's a new one up on the website. Okay, so then also another really big thing is that I'm offering one-on-one mentor sessions. They're 30 minutes. I think that's plenty of time to kind of sit down and chat. So if you are a little nervous, you're a little overwhelmed about the upcoming fire season, you just need some advice on some stuff, you just kind of want to talk things out with somebody, I'm here for you guys. So I'm going to open up 30-minute one-on-one mentor sessions. So you can go onto the website. Everything will be linked down in the description for you guys to check out. But if that's something that you're interested in, you can check that out. I would love to be able to sit down and chat with you face to face or like screen to screen, you know what I mean? So just get some one-on-one time with you would be really cool. So, and then another thing that I'm thinking about, it's not created yet, is a Rucking bundle. So I have a lot of resources. I was going to do a Rucking course. I had one up for a while. So I have a bunch of different resources from that course. And I don't think I'm going to do the course, but maybe I can make a Rucking bundle. So it has a bunch of the resources in the bundle that you can buy. So if that's something you guys are interested in, or you just would like to maybe see up on the website, type a 1 in the chat. I would love to know your guys' feedback on that. Okay. And then let's get into the 6 common rucking mistakes, or I have 6, but you guys can throw yours in the chat. I would love to hear your advice as well. Okay. So, but first, make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing, all the YouTube-y things. Okay, so the very first one we have is carrying too much weight too soon. And I actually think someone already said that in the comments. Yes, jumping in with 45 pounds and not ramping up, speaking from experience. I think a lot of people have this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Bryce. Okay, so yes, going in too hard, too soon. Let me tell you, that is something I do all the time. I jump headfirst and I go from 0 to 160 like that. So, and then the next day you are sore. And if you continue like that, you're going to get injured. So carrying too much weight too soon, don't ego lift. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, oh, I used to do this when I was 20. I do that all the time. I'm like, okay, no, I can't do that. So start off low and slow with your weight, and then you can gradually increase. Okay. So I understand the desire, and you're like, I know I can do this, and I know you can too. But just let your body ease into it. Okay. Just like let your body ease into it. Okay, so the next one we have is poor form and technique. So if you have seen people on the fire line, there are so many different ways that people wear their packs, and it is a preference, right? But you, when you're out on the line, right, you're be bending over and you're going to be, it's just so bad for your back. It's so bad for your back. That's why you have to be in really good physical shape. You have to, have the good core strength and all that jazz, because you are going to be bending over and working without weight on your lower back while you're bent over. It's just so bad for your back. But when you're actually practicing and rucking to build up that strength before you go out onto the fire line, you're going to want to have good form, right? So that means that your shoulders are up and back and rolled back. So, people were so used to being hunched over because we're on a computer. I don't know if you can see me like that. Rolled forward, shoulders forward. And if I catch myself, I kind of sit like this. So, yes, proper form, back up straight, shoulders back, head forward straight. So, yes, and make sure you're keeping your core engaged. That's another really key part to this. So, and then you want to take those quick, small steps. You don't want to take really big, long strides. I know for the pack test, that's probably some people's goals, because I was trying to keep up with some people. And I know, guys and girls have different stride lengths. I get that. But some people have like really long stride lengths. And if that is how you practice and that's how you want to do it, then that's fine. Just whatever feels good for your body. But the advice that I have is take small, quick steps to reduce that impact. And you're not running, okay? We're not running. And if you're doing the pack test, right, you always have to have that 1 foot on the ground, so you're not actually running. I can't say that I never ran before with the pack test sometimes. You just have to do like that quick. So, but yes, proper form, take small, quick steps to reduce that impact. The next one we have is overtraining. Okay, so it's important to balance your rucking with rest and recovery to avoid overtraining and injury. And it's just like you're in the grind, right? You work out, you do your ruck, and then you want to do one the next day, and one another day, and one another day, because you're trying to improve that your speed, right? Well, overtraining is actually going to slow you down, because if you get injured, right? And if you're sore and the pack has rubbed you in wrong spots, and just that constant movement, and it's just, you're going to end up injuring yourself. So make sure you're taking those rests and recovering. The next one we have is neglecting strength training. Okay. So, like I said, you want to incorporate your rucking along with the strength training. And I know a lot of people in the advice from seasoned wildland firefighters, a lot of the guys in here, a lot of the advice that I got from the guys was cardio was way more important than they thought it was. And so they just said, make sure you're doing cardio. So besides, the rucking, which you can do cardio while you're doing your rucking, obviously, right? And you can change that intensity to help build that endurance, but you're also doing strength training on your off days. So from rucking. And actually in my 4-week pack test workout program, I think some days I have you, there's a couple days, or like one day a week is where you're actually in the gym in the morning, and then you're doing a ruck in the afternoon. And then there's no other day that week that you're doing both of those. So it's either one or the other, or cardio. Okay, so then the next one we have is ignoring nutrition and hydration. We know how important it is, right? To make sure that you are drinking your electrolytes, you are hydrating, you're drinking all that water, especially before you go out. And make sure you have what are they called? The water packs on your back. I can't think of the word right now. You guys let me know in the comments. But where you have that little straw that you can drink. I don't know why I can't think of the term right now. You guys know what I'm talking about. Or have your canteens or your water bottles or whatever, just so you have some water while you're out and about, and then making sure that you are obviously hydrating when you come back. So you're trying to take care of your body, right? So you can go out tomorrow and not feel as crappy. I look at it like that. And of course, making sure that I like drinking BCAAs after or during my rucks. So that way, you're breaking down your muscles, but the BCAAs are helping you, um, connect it back. I don't know. It just helps you with your recovery. Okay. The next one is not gradually increasing intensity. So I want you to gradually increase your intensity instead of going from 0 to 160, right? You want to gradually increase your intensity. So there's different ways that you can do this, right? So you can either increase your speed, slow your speed. You can do the elevation. So if you are in your heels or whatever, you can do it that way. Or you can do it with your weight. So there's different ways that you can increase the intensity of your rucks. So by not doing that, you're cheating yourself, right? So when you're out on fires, you're going to have different elevation types. So practicing that way was really going to help you increase your strength. All right, so that's all that I have. Let me know your guys' comments, your questions, any other any mistakes that you avoid while you're out rucking. Let me know. Camelback, thank you so much. Thank you. That is what I was thinking. Appreciate you. All right. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you. If you guys have any comments, questions, let me know. But that is all that I have for you guys. So let me know if there's any feedback that you guys have on the website, if there's any products you guys want to see from me, let me know. And of course, you don't know what you don't know, right? So you don't know the information that I know that I could provide for you. But I want you guys to start throwing things out and we'll see what sticks, okay? Because you guys can spark some ideas in me and I'm like, oh, I never thought of that. And then I can make something, so just throw things out. Maybe if it even is a little bit crazy, just throw it out and we'll see what we can come up with. So again, I appreciate you guys so much for joining me. Hopefully this video was helpful. Let me know down in the comments. Say hi. I would love to have you guys say hi to others in the chat. So, all right, guys, I hope you have a good night and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.